Yep, I'm perfect teleportation. Back to plot. Inventory. Oh, right. Forgot to sell those off. Also, I made ridiculous amounts of cash once I get to sell them, because those astrolobes there, they sell for 100k apparently. Yep.
Very well.
This is the wrong way. I know it's on the left. Oh god, I've gotten so powerful I can allow them to flee. So in fact, I should have just done that instead of coming back away. But the game crashed on startup again. Yay. Oh, that's seriously fast.
Leave it to me.
Please.
Hey, more stuff that I can't use. Where was it? Over here, yeah.
What can I do for you?
Just to confirm it on screen, on camera. Yeah, 100k per one of these astrolobes.
Did you find this?
Astrolabes. What? So now I am really, really rich.
You don't.
In fact, considering how common they were dropping from those dang things, I could just farm that spot. Yep, basically double my wealth.
Feel free.
Heroes over here. No forgetting them this time.
Step right up.
And Sumier is at the castle, so I can just teleport back. Guard Haven Castle.
Hey there.
And I will store all of these. I'll figure out something more to do with those later, but right now, no. Okay. Yeah, I know I had more paired up Bengals. Yeah. Wait, I thought I sold those already.
Hey, need something?
Yeah. No, I must have put them all in the... Huh.
Come back.
Up to 300 with it. Periel is still terrible. Absolutely astonishingly bad. In fact, does she have a single stat higher than Milana? MP, surprisingly. I guess you could try and run her as a poor support. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, Milana's speed is getting buffed up, but so's Periel's. It's still bad. Even buffed up, she has barely more speed than Reina, who is not. Just terrible all around. Oh, right, I wanted to get the no encounter spell.
Hey there.
I should sell off all those anti-status effect things. Really? Is it sent? Oh no, it's equipped on someone, isn't it? Switch gear, and who has it? Oh, forgot about that. Oh, Yugo had it. And was there another one? I mean, there really should be.
Thank you very
I mean, effectively, it'll be best on Noah.
Hey there. Thank you very much.
Doesn't seem like I have another one in the store, both, so... Man, that library is huge, and there's so many encounters in there. That's crazy. Also, this entire building is gigantic. Oh, was this red door or was it blue door? It was a door I already opened, isn't it? Oh, nothing to waste but time, and time has been wasted. Wait. Ugh. Never mind. Over here? Yeah, this leads up to the most roundabout path to the library ever. And you have to go through the library to get to wherever he's hiding away. The super evil laboratory. No, wait, he's behind the lens doors. What am I talking about? Getting a single encounter this whole way, that really does cause differences. Oh, I haven't
Wrong
put the
book.
second book in, have I?
I think this book will...
So, which way do I go to get up there? Oh. Eventually, I'll unlock that path in the middle. I still get into an encounter. Need to do anything? No. Yikes. Even with all the speed I can muster on Milana, she's still not going faster than things.
Here's a little guardian arcana.
And she summons the Remnant Army. Oh, doing almost as much damage as in the base physical. It's higher, hardier than Reyna.
Come.
Oh, she has magic defense. That's kind of highish.
Be gone.
I've heard that Fae is really bad.
Don't mess with a guardian.
I've seen
The
it too
task
with the numbers.
is done.
Man, could it really be as bad as Periel?
This was a valuable experience.
Should have known I had to take the hidden path up. And I still have to go all the way around. Oh, there's no shortcut there. 2 encounters with the decrease when I went through the entire rest of the castle
Grid of destruction.
to get to this point without a single fight.
Here's a little guardian arcana. Ah!
'Why are you hitting that row instead of one on the
How
left?
did you like that?
One damage.
Much appreciated.
2 damage. You're on top of the world.
Of destruction.
Right.
Nothing! Nice try! You're nothing! Nice try! You too!
Rise, my cadaver
kneel.
servant.
Nick,
Do you submit?
look at all that damage. you
Nothing
do.
to worry about.
Once again, my powers grow.
247's on par with, or not on par, but at least within spitting distance of Noah or Reyna's attacks, and they're pretty strong. So hers has definitely exploded back in a different direction. And her strength is still better than Marissa's. And definitely Periel's, and it's so close to Sane's. Well, no, I think she has better equipment though, doesn't she? No, Sane has better equipment. She gets 2, she gets 7, so no, she doesn't get anything. He gets pure bonus. She doesn't get any attacks, or attack is still higher than his at this level. Down. Okay. Finally, it looks right. Go down again. What? Oh, there must be a hidden spot I didn't hit.
The Dark Knight
This
takes the
encounter
field.
rate is insane.
Grid of destruction.
Come on.
Oh, I should switch the SP ring back on since he's not outspeeding anything again. Tried looking to do something with those SP runes, but it wasn't very helpful to put them on over what I had.
Here's a little guardian arcana. Ah!
Gotcha! Sword!
Crit. Please hit the left. Why are you not attacking the row with the most enemies? Well, at least you'll keep attacking
Head
Arena.
for master.
That's a good sign.
Black
Yeah,
ring.
more. I'm still alive. They're slower than everyone except Reina now. So everyone except Periel now. No wait, no, Periel will be
I had
faster
way too
because
much fun
she's
with
faster
that.
than Reina. Well. Reina needs her MP the least, and it's actually not a bad amount of MP. Yeah, that's better. Heck, even without that, she's now my second fastest because of the Holy Circlet. Wait. No. Wait, none of these? There we go. That better be it. Really no place else it could have been. Yep, back up. Did I check these? Just in case.
You think you can defy me?
Sword!
Well, it technically didn't move any faster than the sword.
Nice try!
Still don't know what their actual speed would be at though. Look at the difference in the numbers. 2, 178.
Appreciate it.
Should have gone down to that.
Attend your master.
Nice try!
Heck, it's not even like I set her to counter row cover either. She's doing it on her own now. It's weird because it's not like Periel is on her knees. Maybe it's just protecting her from any fatal damage.
Nothing!
So clearly, I should put that ribbon on so she gets attacked more and Reina covers her. And put... So I do... Don't I have one of those on me? Huh. Oh, this place is such a maze, it's hard to tell where to go. Look, you know, the same doesn't help either. And finally, to open the passage forward. Finally, to get into another random battle with archdemons.
How do you like this?
At least that doesn't really hurt her.
I've got to stay strong.
I feel dizzy. Guardian Arcana.
And everyone's now so fast and faster than that. If only I had the ability to actually
never
pump
stood a
up some
chance
damage
against this
back
training.
then.
Nothing to worry about.
On the other hand, if they're only like 200, if they're going slower than Perry than Reina, even that means they're only 189, like 180 speed. That means it crushes her speed by like 100. It's insane.
This is the last one. Over there, in the back. That's our way forward.
Did I need a cutscene for that? Oh, right, magic. Wait. Imperial was that low. He just wasn't showing it on the battle sprite for some reason. Dang, I was hoping to do something weird. Oh, right. I can put on equipment again. Since now I want to fight things. So it'll probably be different enemies. What is this? Her Hakuragan? Oh, Naragar.
Welcome.
We meet again, Mask.
Ah, the little guardian. I gather it was you who defeated Durad and halted the primal lens of soul calling?
Sure was. And it felt real good.
I remember you from the Tree Folk Sparrows. Who are you?
An envoy of the Conclave of the Dawn. A group of mine whose motives run contrary to the Guardians.
They're a bunch of thieves who want the lens's secrets.
Is that why you've been helping Eldrick?
The future he seeks is of great interest to the Conclave.
And I suppose you don't care how many people die to make it happen.
We believe the rune lenses are at least that valuable, yes. But enough chatter. It's time I repaid some of the Dukes' charity.
Alone? This isn't gonna end well for you.
Fun time is over, Mask.
Yeah, I also put a Reckless Slash on him.
Arcana!
Insane.
Appreciated. Arise,
no,
my
you're actually just
cadaverous
fast.
servant!
Not that it's gonna matter.
Shall I show
Since
you
you're only
the secret
silhouetting?
of the rune?
Okay, decent hit, but
I'll help.
you're doing single attacks, it's not gonna do anything.
Watch this. Appreciated.
Especially now that you're slowed and I'm faster than lightning. Yeah, you're maybe the least damaging armor. And even with all that, oh, I'll probably that's not just tags.
Guardian Arcana.
The hit. Heavy
Have
sword
a taste of this.
Here!
Stormfront's not going to be very useful for
Alright.
anyone.
Appreciated.
Shall I show you the secret of the rune?
Oh wow,
Sleep.
damage on Reyna.
No. Next.
Still did more damage to Periel. Yeah, it was just an attack with her.
Come on!
Yeah, plus 111.
My cadaverous servant.
That's the number I want to see.
Please, I insist.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep attacking Milana. That'll work out for you. Okay. So I can definitely see the defense is down from Reckless Smash. That means that the rock thrust never actually worked correctly with it. Can't do the summon and remnant army. Yeah, almost 4 damage.
Have a taste of this.
You're taking every hit out of this. My Nebula Ray is stronger too.
To sleep.
Oh, you're still on top of this.
Pulling.
Are we in trouble?
Oh, hey, their portraits change. Depending on how they get hurt. Same dude, water veil. Oh, no, I can't. Could I? Go off at the same time, huh? Okay, it can't actively change the battlefield conditions.
To sleep.
Well, she's just double attacking. It's not gonna do much. Or it'll do a ton. What?
The rest is in your hands.
I have to keep...
Come, attend your master.
There. Will I win this? I think I'm relying on Moana to somehow. Why is my defense down? Can I item throw anything? No, I would still make you slower. Moon shards. Oh, I have our healing drops. Guess I'm relying on Nebula Ray to somehow wipe her out.
I'll save you.
I'll allow it. Hope you like pain.
Almost
Shall I
600.
show you the secret of the room? To sleep.
Ah, this
Again.
is quite vexing.
Break. No, wait, this will go after. Curses.
Watch this.
Oh,
I'll
I
save
hope
you.
she somehow survives.
This is come. Attend your master.
Gone.
Oh, that was way, way closer than it should have been.
Rest for all eternity.
Moana, best character. You deserve those levels, girly girl.
Once again, my powers grow.
And a new rune slot that will never be used.
Oh well, I suppose that should be enough.
People like you come along, defile the barrows, and twist ancient knowledge for your own benefit. And it's the Guardian's duty to make you pay.
Oh, you'll not be striking me down today, little one.
What the?
Ah, good. They've released it. I was hoping I'd bought enough time. And now I must away.
Don't you dare!
Until we meet again, little guardian.
And now you did too, Electric Boogaloo.
No! She did it again!
So what was all that rumbling? It can't be anything good.
All the more reason to hurry.
What? You have a run animation.
Say, Noah, did you ever tell Marissa about our first co-expedition in the Barrows?
No, and maybe it's better we keep it that way.
Dokily dokily. Let's get that HP back up, huh? Oh, I never bought more MPs or restoratives today. Frankly, I should probably just cut out. I mean, it is on the first floor. Man, that was really rough. Like, way... Well, it wasn't even rough, it was just she had one super move that annihilated everything I have.
Step right up.
Well, I probably don't need this many runes of impregnable defense. Definitely do not need this many malachite bangles. Faithful necklace? I didn't even know her. Like a rune shard I've sold.
Bang.
Right away.
Just gonna store everything that isn't what I expressly need offhand. I get a topaz brooch.
See you.
Did I? The heck is on Noah? Yeah, he has a pair up bang on him. Why do I have
Hey
another
there.
one? Did I get one?
See you again. Hey there.
Oh, right. I can do runs here. Just pointless since it's not like I do anything. Four to 6. Okay, and I can take out Rune of the Abyss and put in anything else. I mean, what would I want? Dark Enhancement Rune. I guess having her hit the needle, or the water needle, is an option as well. Oh, what does this even do? Deal enemy massive dark damage, restoring 1 HP proportionally for half of her total MP. Huh.
See you.
Okay, how many of these do I have? Too many. Oh, store that
Right
over in the
away.
land. On all? That means myself too, isn't it? That... probably not.
See you. Leave it to me.
Please.
Okay, back to base. Gotta get all these dang... Oh, right. I had anti-venom, didn't I? Sell that.
Oh, hey.
Bag. Bye-bye, anti-venom. You're worthless to me.
See?
Alright, give me mad cash.
What you bring
kiddo.
me? Not sure that.
Okay, so I have 2 astrolabes and 4 of these
No
wooden
need to spend time.
lucky cats.
Not much. Not much to. You don't.
Incredible.
Where in the world did you?
Decent, almost up to 2-0. Okay, that's good enough to go back to Guard Haven.
I have
No, I really should have saved first. In fact, I should have saved for this just in the case of a crash.
You need a rest.
Okay,
Do
you know what?
come
Get your
and see-
belt back. Wait, why is that putting him up to 300? Oh, right, his runes. Periel is so slow. This is the way. Long, long road back to the library. And then I have to go beat up that war battle boss thing. So that's why I fell back. Had to upgrade stuff. However little I could. This time I won't be spending 30 hours in the library. Yeah, I'm out. Are there any counters on that path? Well, if there are, I haven't ran into any. There we go.
You think you can defy me?
More arc demons, huh?
Here's a little Guardian Arcana. Ah!
Be gone!
Swords!
Why?
How do you like this?
Jeez, can even take out two.
Cooling.
Get back! Thanks.
Nice protection, Reyna.
Here's a little Guardian Arcana. Ah!
How do you like this? Come, attend your master. It will only hurt a moment. The task is done.
And more of those good old astrolabes. There's another 3K in the bank.
It's my duty to keep getting stronger.
You have a single target heal. Why isn't it showing up? Yeah, I guess that's before the ducks. Oh, hey, a secret passageway. What's that R for? What?
Noah! I knew it was only a matter of time before a mighty spinadeer like you found my secret chamber.
Oh god, Bagoma was an invention of the Empire and the Ducks. It all makes sense now.
Which is a chamber of what exactly?
Behold! My true laboratory! Here I have been tinkering with new tops and rapping at the door of Bagoma's deepest truths.
When did you manage to build all this?
Through careful observation of your duels, I believe I have made a breakthrough. Just as I hypothesized, there is something in each top that reacts to the will of the spinner.
I could have told you that, Doc. There's indescribable power packed into this little piece of wood.
Just so. And now the time has come to verify my discoveries firsthand. Noah, you are the world's greatest spinadeer. If I am to attain Bagoma's greatest secrets, it can only be through drawing metaphorical blood. With you!
Okay.
Let's finish this, Doc. I'm as curious about Bagoma's secrets as you are.
Very well. Then I challenge you with my partner, Infinity Force.
Challenge me with any top you want. You'll never be a match for me in world peace.
That's what I wanted to hear. Your determination is the secret sauce that will be poured on the truth that I'm about to learn.
This came so out of nowhere.
Could be. But as I've said before, nothing is certain until the tops have been spun.
And like, this is absolutely the Duke's interior decorations. This is not our castle.
Then let's dispense with the chatter. Stand by for battle. Let's spin!
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I can actually win this, but I might as well try. Why am I using Crash's top? It's terrible. Oh well. Maybe his is terrible as well.
The battle begins!
Doesn't look like it.
Evolve and evolve!
Yep, this is off to a horrifying bad start.
And evolve! Evolve and evolve!
Yep, I'm not winning this ever.
It's no use.
Remember, that one completely annihilated the one I'm about to use too. So I've already lost this. I can't win.
The battle begins!
Yeah, look at the sheer difference.
Take this and evolve! Take this! Evolve and evolve! Gotcha! Spin!
Like, Andy's restoring health too.
Gotcha! Evolve and evolve!
Crash's top is abysmal. Why does it exist?
No use.
Of course, if I could get in some clashes, it might be a slightly different story. I'm doing literally no damage.
Spin! Take this and evolve! Comes around! Comes around losing it!
Yeah, even if I had won every single clash, there's no way I can win this. I have to get all the other rainbow tops to stand a chance, which means getting all the gold tops.
I win!
I lost.
Well, heck no. I have to gather the golds to get the rainbow
Wow.
from that.
I got wrecked.
Beat Reed somehow to get his, and then use the two of them to fight this.
More, Noah! Give me more! I'll never unravel the... Fight me again! Together we can still
Okay.
No, seriously, why are you here?
That's my lad. Stand by.
Oh, I don't even get a choice. I have to go straight to it. Okay, maybe that arc demon would work better. I'm not gonna win this fight by wasting my time.
The battle begins!
Gotcha!
Spin!
Yeah, there's something wrong with the
Take this!
counting.
And evolve! Go! Come surrounding it!
Even with me winning the spin, still probably not gonna do it.
Come surrounding it!
Yes, the numbers are not there.
Evolve!
Oops.
And
Yeah.
evolve! Evolve! And evolve! Take this! Come surround!
Yep. Somehow I don't do it.
Just no use.
Just so strange. So bad.
The battle begins!
Gotcha!
Spin! Spin!
Gotcha!
This one actually performed a lot better. If I'd actually gotten the clash off, I probably would
Just
have won
no
off
use.
that, but there's no point. Oops. No, that doesn't matter.
The battle begins!
Gotcha!
Seriously, can't believe this was let through. Maybe 10 for all three. Even
Come surround!
oh wow.
Evolve! And evolve!
I mean, not that I care, but still.
Evolve! And evolve!
Gotcha!
Evolve! And evolve!
Just no.
I win!
I wasn't taking that one
I
seriously
lost.
enough. Oh well.
Wow.
Yeah.
More no.
Okay, I guess I come back here when I get the rainbow top for the mythic tablet and beat up Reed with it. And get Neo Absolute Zero. Where is this? Oh, it's on the right hand side. This. Oh, hey, nice. Blessed heavy helm. Strength and defense. Oh, that's an upgrade at this point for her. Become more invincible. Heck, even your magic defense is huge now. It's almost as much as Saint's. Marissa's is really low. Noah's is actually my worst. If there's a way to get any more variants of these. Alright, I should have just spun. No, wait. This should be a red lens door. Red lens's door.
Is it tea time already?
You need a rest. Some stress relief, perhaps.
Oh, that was really annoying.
Duke.
Okay, onwards to the ducks, hopefully. Or maybe a boss fight and then the ducks. Or fight the dragon thing, then the ducks.
It's open.
Good. Now let's go face that tyrant down.
Oh, if I can even bear to look at his simpering face.
We should make absolutely sure that we're ready. Who knows what's lying in wait for us?
A giant dragon. And maybe a multiple phase boss fight, which... Actually, Suikoden doesn't really have that. Golden Hydra, no, that's one phase. Beast Rune is one phase. Wind Rune Incarnation, True Wind Rune Incarnation is one phase. Giant Tree is one phase. Sun Rune Incarnation is one phase. I guess kind of Suikoden Tactics with what's his face is 2 or 3 depending on it. I mean, you get full heal by a 3, and the third one's basically a duel. Otherwise, what's the only other one? Luca Blight's all back-to-back fights, but those are all with different parties. Same thing with Queen's Campaign. I guess the final fight in Reclaiming Solfalena. Huh. Nothing with Necklord.
What was that?
A howl.
Sounds like the Dukes has one nasty pet.
We know what it is.
Doesn't matter. We're still coming for him.
And thankfully, we're almost there.
Really? Random fight?
Child's play.
Get out of here. I don't have time to waste resources on you. Up elevator. Or teleport? Yeah, teleport.
Aldrich!
Of course it's you.
Why are we confronting you here? Where were you?
To think my grand aspirations would be derailed by some nameless whelp.
Hey, I chose to shout I am Noah. You should know my name.
Make that 2 whelps, Aldrich. I promised you the day would come when I erased the triumph from your face. And now that day is here.
The Countess Groom, is it?
Today we set the Empire back on the path of righteousness, starting with your death!
Oh yeah, no prisoners, Sane.
The secrets of the Barrows and Rune Lenses aren't meant to be heedlessly shared with all. As their defender, it falls to me to strike you down.
Habibi!
What absolute rubbish! Why should we tolerate the Rune Lens's power being relegated to sorcery that only a handful of people can use? And that falteringly at best!
So you don't become mass murderers?
We must establish technology that all can use. It is the only way forward for humanity! How can you fools be so selfish as to insist it stay hidden away in some dusty old ruins? I will not permit such intellectually deprived insects to stand in my way. It will not happen!
And when have you ever done anything for humanity? All your actions have been about seizing power for yourself.
You had the lives of Yelu's fellow villagers in your hands, and you traded them away for your own personal gain.
All your talk about humanity is a lie. You don't give a damn about humanity. You're just a monster who speaks of greatness to cover up his own greed.
If only you knew when to give up, Aldrich. But you didn't then, and you still don't now. No one believes a word you say.
Your atrocities end here! For the sake of the Empire and all the world's peoples!
A lie, you say? How could anyone in their right mind call power so great a lie? Prove to me otherwise!
What's happening?
What is that?
We all know what this is. Nice intro, though. Wow, he's scurried along.
Now you answer to a guardian!
Alde Duraker. Lungs. Oh, it's fast. Dude, I can work and slash off the bat, huh? Well, anything you do is going to go behind him anyway, so might as well pop some of that armor off. Or I could blast this.
Have a taste of this.
Get your SP to max, so that way you have more speed gain. So that was about a quarter of the damage healed. Not too bad. Naruguard did more, honestly. 22. That's a good chunk of damage, honestly.
Watch this. Appreciated.
Attack. Attack. Swing and a slash. So much up, so much down.
Come on!
Feel the armor doing it there. Maybe it does a decent amount of damage against armor, it seems. Oh, I can attack. Oh, of course, it took down Ariel. Why wouldn't it? That's physical. I think I bought all that revival medicine. Have her regular attack for now. Even then, it still puts her after him.
I know know where to strike.
Why am I not healing?
Ha! You all right?
Much appreciated.
What?
Come, attend your master.
Okay. I can't break out of that with area of attacks, apparently. Zane's still... Okay, I have to attack it still.
I know where to strike.
Let's put everything I can onto it for now.
How do you?
Why did I ever do that? She would have been better off hitting the armor off. Alright. That's it. Oh, he reaches health from it.
Attend your master. Here I come.
Can I still affect him with stuff? No, he doesn't get any bonuses from it. No, that's better anyway. Are you gonna go after it to cast Recovery Wave? Yeah. So let's do that.
Have a taste of this.
Oh, I have freedom. I can buff up this turn. Youch. I think he was basically full health.
Come on,
Appreciated.
Okay. And I'll have her use the needle, except I can't. Okay, I'll have him use Aqua Needle. And then she'll run an arm.
Appreciated.
Oh, right, this move again.
Leave it to me. I'll allow it.
Nice damage.
Appreciated.
Or if any of these are actually magic attack and I'm just wasting their time.
Come.
Does that affect resistance as well? I don't think it should. Wow, how did that not pop armor? Sane should be durable enough to survive another hit. Even if he isn't. Recovery wave. Your physical attack's just better now.
come on.
I know where to strike.
There we go.
How do you like
Dang, no stun.
Ha! You all right?
Appreciated.
Sword.
What?
And you really only get one hit. Okay. At least I get the bonus from the sword. Oh, phase 2.
Rest for all eternity.
Yay, experience. Barely any, though. Right and proper phase 2 transition. Oh, well, you got a big old gimmick with these circles.
There's our true threat.
And I have to rebuff. And I don't restore stuff. Okay. Just him for now. He doesn't have a shield, so I could go higher on. Oh, wait. I need to have one of them in the front do it. She is, he has the storm front. Okay.
This should suffice. Better? Much appreciated.
You just get to restore MP.
Appreciated. I'll help. I'll allow it.
There's some animation there. Ouch.
Done it.
And she goes down.
Much appreciated.
Wait. What? Okay. Well, I can't throw items on Marissa because she's down. Oh, there's my option.
This will do.
Almost
You can
500
follow me,
good.
can't you? Watch this. I'll save you. Appreciated. Come.
What was that?
Attend your master.
Over 500, good. He got a armor buff. Yeah. He picked up armor. Okay, I'm mostly at full health, so I can go hard in. He doesn't have enough for another needle. He doesn't have enough for a storm front.
I know where to strike.
Let's take out that armor instead. Wow, she does a ton of armor damage with that. Maybe that's her gimmick, she annihilates armor. Is this the same move? No, it's a different one. Oh, I do less damage. Does do less, but
Attend your master.
yeah, just keep hitting like that. Shouldn't take too long to take it out. Yeah, it's already a yellow. You were sane. Sane's better.
Yeah, 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 yeah!
500 damage, pretty good.
You all right?
Oh wait, doesn't mean Noah can use Reckless Slash because he's also Slash. Oh, you healed. Thanks for wasting your turn. You can do that in a single hit. As so. Wind. Oh! The glyphs change what it's doing. I mean, if I go full attack, I can probably wipe it out before it does anything. But I'm not going to. Because I love bad ideas. That's all I have.
Grid of destruction.
122. Just hit the
Empower
front
me!
for nothing.
May this bring peace!
You stunned it. Here you go, Boo. Oh, well, probably gone by now, but yeah, real final boss. Going down. Hard.
No surprises here.
Hey, new rune for Noah is unlocked. I will totally be able to use that. Am I even gonna fight the Dukes?
We
Get
won.
back here, I gotta shatter the flying V.
Now, we just have to take care of Aldrich.
How did we get to the other side of the walkway?
Then this will finally all be over.
Oh, come on.
Bridge! Damn it! Is everyone okay?
Am I dueling him? How
Don't
did you
worry
even
about
get
us.
over there?
Keep your eyes on the prize, Noah.
Ah. I'm coming for you, Aldrich!
Welp. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a duel, but I should max out my stuff as it is. Can I rune shard out? Oh. Oh, it took even away air. Now I'm walking.
We destroyed it, Aldrich! You wanted proof? There's your proof!
Do you see it, boy? How it shines.
Did you really need a transition like that?
Could there be anything more lovely? When I was but small, someone told me a fairy tale. Once, in days of yore, rune lenses could be wielded by all. The thought made my heart leap with joy. But it also filled me with envy. Why them, and not me? Was I selfish to think that? Perhaps. But it matters little now. However, Noah. I chose this path, and I will not turn from it. After a certain age, it is too late
Well, that's
to
silly.
renounce
I'm
beliefs.
my age and I started streaming. Poorly, but I started doing it. In fact, I think I'm older than you.
So come at me, if you dare. Let us end this.
Oh, I dare. I'm putting an end to this, Aldrich!
With what power? Show me! Pathetic! My plans for the world will not be impeded! What is it about you? Why must you continually interfere?
If you still don't know, now that you stand all alone, then you never will.
I mean, he didn't. He had one guy who was fanatically devoted to him, another one who wanted all his power, and even what's-her-face, what's-her-fox face, was still willing to do stuff for him.
You are no one. Nothing! You will not sway me from my path.
That felt like an
My
attack.
plans for the world will not be impeded! You will not sway me from my path! Pathetic! My plans for the world will not be impeded!
It doesn't matter, does Bright just
I
override
also
everything?
chose my path, and I will see it through to the end!
Ah, ambidextrous sprites.
You lack the strength for such, boy! Behold, the primal lens's pure and absolute power!
It's shiny. I see.
Here to challenge me again, little Kesley.
Today you fall!
You have betrayed your empire!
You did! When you sullied Galdea's good name!
Okay. I'm not sure why seeing is hurt, but that is a pretty good way to do this.
Nothing you say will ever take the blood off your hands. And all because you coveted the lens's power!
I am weary to death of your preaching.
Okay.
Only the weak cling to sentiment when there is a wiser path.
That isn't the wiser path considering you've got this giant army beating you down.
I will not turn away from what I know to be right!
You know nothing!
I'm winning.
You will not sway me from my path.
It's so difficult to tell if you're hitting the right moves or not.
Simple-minded whelp!
I will not turn away from what I know to be right.
You know nothing!
It's hard to tell.
You will not sway me from my path!
Like, this feels like it's the right move, so I dodge it, but I don't do anything. I take damage.
You will not sway me from my path!
Okay. Does this... right move? I guess it was.
I will not turn away from what I know to be right.
You know nothing!
I learned that I may not stand a chance against the vast power of the Runelances. But I am not alone! And together, we are greater than you!
That's for sure.
The Rune Lens's power is that of the world itself! What makes you think you can surpass that?
Stat menu.
The world desires to follow my path because that is its natural course!
Stop lying to yourself!
Foolish guardians! The lens's power could have been your gift to humanity! But instead, you kept it locked away!
I've heard enough out of you! Even if I wasn't a guardian, this is my world too. And I don't need you to tell me what's
So why is it red when it's doing damage?
The lives you took to awaken the primal lens? It's unconscionable!
It was inevitable! Had I not done it, someone else would have!
Well, they haven't in the past, so no. Oh, I share a health bar.
Oh, look at you! You won't even own up to it! People like you are the worst! Who do you think you're fooling? All you want is to build weapons!
A means to an end.
That's where I
will
lose
not
that.
be lectured by you, Guardian!
Feels like counter.
You really don't get it, do you? Poo-poo me!
I mean, if something
Who do you
happens
think
if I
you're
select...
fooling? All you want is to...
I mean, if something happens if I select a counter, that means it was right, right? Yeah.
A means to... I will not be lectured.
You really don't get it, do you? Poo-poo me!
Humanity has a right to wield the lenses. It is our destiny to attain that technology.
It's so impossible to tell what is right or not.
Who do you think you're fooling? All you want is...
a means to humanity.
You think the whole world wants the same thing as you? Start wars over the lenses? To take uncountable lives just to unlock their power? No one wants that! You're alone! And your path leads to nothing!
Silence! I call again upon the primal lead.
And shattered. Same as lightning.
Noah! Sane!
Should have had all three of their portraits.
Face it, Noah! You cannot defeat me!
You're on your knees.
Your punishment will be delivered by all of us. Every person who wishes as strongly as I do for your tyranny to end!
No! I need more power! Answer my call! Give me the strength to prevail!
Noah?
Hands off control.
Ready?
We did it.
Of course we did.
Super duper final fight.
What now?
Oh no, the castle's
The
just
castle is
exploding.
collapsing.
Somehow.
Oh, you think? Run!
Well, that's what I got a rune shard of return for. 3 of them, in fact. What? That wasn't where we were at. This isn't even the path we could have taken. What? Really? Why is it? Scarlet's optional, even if she is part of the plot. Why are we going this way? Well, this is at least far more exciting credits than I have been getting. Why did they come in here? By golly, jeez. What is... Man, that seems to be poorly translated. Jeez. About 100 brave souls helping us escape. Oh, that should be the root tank, but Bull was already gone. Thanks for singing that song, Sarah. And thus we escape, leaving about half of our army behind. Rest in peace, Mariyama. Yay! Hero's victory. We have the game and watch the ending. Yep. Platoon. Platoon. Heh. Abode of the 100 Heroes. Oh, there's the heroes there. And thus we return victorious. Collects materials. Oh, you were good at collecting that. Oh wow, there's another angle here. Fly. Wait, what? Sabine was married? Yeah, that tracks. No, right. There are carves I could have done ahead of time. I wonder if those change if I actually complete the Bagamar cards collections. Also, you were the only tree folk I collected. Oh, huh. Looked like that the entire time, though. Booby. Dessert shop. Rip Wave. He looked very strong. I presume if I'd spoken with more of them, I would have gotten heads up on what was happening there. Aqua. Oh, where did you get that much cast? Good old muscle magic. Wait, Carrie. Sylvie 2 for peace. Oh, giving up on your old girl, eh? Oh, hey, the prince is actually given a name. Oh, there's Valentine's games. Venom among them. Probably would have had to delve deeper in it to learn what they were talking about. Happened to Brother Dearest there. Okay, that's a good ending for Yusuke. Hey, Storm Princess of the Steern. Poor Foxio. Golden Hammer. Alright, I wonder if the extra races are an achievement. Yeah, you're innocent. Good for you. Pestle the Shifting Breeze, you certainly existed. No. Dang screensaver. Walking castles, jeez. A grave, huh? Marcus disappeared, oh no. Sweat drops. Yes. A perfect ending for her. That room won't work, but yet now. Selbineth is there. Didn't know Celos had a son or heir, considering it was never brought up once. Tut tut. Don't do things like that in public. Uh-oh. That can't be good for Hakuin. I hope his wish to be Wave's bride is posing a headache for him. Oh, that would be terrifying. Hop, 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 hop. You know that's an act, Gato. Gato. Oh, were you his ex? That makes sense. Virus. Oh, so you're not gonna leave like you did for Nineveh. Good old air. Nay. Huh. Hey, why were you impressed? Probably not fast with the air. That's the perfect ending from Francesca. Aw, now. Ron was there. Good on you, Mandy. Wait. Hey, it finally got less ruined. Wow, either Noah's really short or Lean's really tall. Also, Milana's really tall because she's the same height and 3 years younger than Lean. Hello, bluebirds. Into the yonder you go. The end. Or is it? Okay, well, that was certainly a thing. And it was definitely probably more base combat challenging than a lot of the Suikidens. Overall, right now, I would honestly probably put it on the lower end. I would honestly go 5 to Tactics 1 Eiyuden. And this is going to get me punched in the nose. 4 then 3. I really hate 3. I think it's just bad to me. I don't like a lot of everything. Ha, Chandra, I don't know yours. Like, just, let's go over the major sort of gameplay setup here. You know, in the main battles, or like regular or auto battles, stuff, random battles. I really can't compare. This one's probably one of the harder ones, and I'm older now, so I'm more aware of that, and less bad outright. But early ones would tend to be pretty easy, especially once you cracked it. 5 especially was comically easy. But overall, I mean, the bosses were kind of challenging sometimes. But one of the things that I really didn't like about 3 was how it was constantly throwing you either into no-win battles, or times that even if you did win, it wouldn't change things. It was relying on that like it was a crutch. It was infuriating. 4 had so many random battles. The sea was awful beyond words, even once you got the ability to fight it. 5 also had a lot of random battle nonsense, but it was generally so easy it didn't matter. It's more due to how the way everything was structured. It caused problems, and then 1 and 2, you had the ability things to manage in there. Let's see, I think next war battles? Yeah, you'll get into war battles for it. War battles in this were bad. I'd still say, in fact, I'd say the only one they're better than is 3, because 3 is horrifyingly bad. Overall, for war battles, I would go 5, 1, 4, 2, Eiyuden, and then 3. There's just, all of them are here are plot. You can't really do anything. Even then, it's sort of inscrutable. You can kind of make strategies, but it's not like something you can really play with in, say, 5. Then 1's had great presentation, but it was all RNG, and yet it's still better than all the rest. Oh, well, 4's you can at least do some things with, even if it was too easy. 2's were heavily plotted in RNG. You can kind of make strategies around it. And 3's were literally just regular fights with teams where you had no control. It was awful. It was terrible. They were also all plot-based with no overall control. I think there was only one fight during the entire time that wasn't just on rails 90% of it. Yeah, like occasionally that pops up and everything outside 1's. Even 1 had one plot fight. It didn't matter. I guess that's why I think 5 is one of the best, because you really actually got to play around with it. And then on to the duels. Once again, this is another thing where I think 5 was the best. It's 5. What next? I don't. 2 probably, then 1, 4, and well, I don't actually remember a single one of the duels in 3. That's how ignorable they were there. Like, I could name everything in 5 if I wanted to. In 1, it was Armada, Tio versus Fawn, then Tio versus McDole. In 2, it was Armada, Flick, Luca, Joey, and Cunningham. I think there was another one in there somewhere too, but I can't remember offhand. 3, I have no idea. They wouldn't even made any difference. 4, Brando, Trey, and Mitsuba. I think there was a fight against Glenn too. They weren't very good at 4 either, but at least, you had Brando there. That was an interesting one. And Trey's was really unfathomably stupid. But I don't know about it in 3. I don't know how 3's even existed if it's suited. So otherwise, let's see. Talking about back to regular random battle stuff. Like, I like that actually the characters sort of had different phases of power. It was kind of something that 2 did, but not to this level. Like, Milana is a perfect example. Really high strength, pathetic magic defense, but, she was turning it around in the end game. It actually gave her a really unique niche as a magic swordsman, with a focus higher on being the mage in the end. Also, she had good other stats. And it causes also problems like Periel, who at least, I apparently learned now has this incredible armor destroying niche at the very end of the game. That was funny to learn. It's not as, say, malleable as 3 got, or as, well, frankly, empty as 2 was, or 3, or... No, I'm fine with scroll speed here now. Oh, good on you, Urke's 99, all the way at the top. Plenty of anonymous. I'll say this, I do have actual friends from the Suikoden community sitting around in here. I didn't have the cash at the time to actually do anything, but I did buy the limited edition once I did. Gotta support more Suikoden in the future. Anyway, back to outright combat. Not as malleable as where here. Like, the restricting of the rune slots, that's always something that happened. Most characters usually only got like 1 or 2, some got 3 in the old games. There were some restrictions, like certain runes can only go on someplace, and that's sort of in play here, but it's far more restricted here. Because you got a lot of more like stat runes, or just slots that are for runes that aren't that good. And, well, better than some. Like I'd say it's lower than like... It's lower than 3's in tactics. And, well, I'll say this. 5's equipment options are a lot better than here, so I'd put 5 above it. But I'd say Eiyuden's above 2 and 1, which isn't a good thing considering how many years it's been. Like, the lack of equipment options is really a big one here. Like, I was using the evasion robe on Milana, despite the fact I got that, like, before the HQ, I think, because it was the only one of the things with actual other stats on it. And, like, yeah, like, 3 tech isn't going to do all that much, but hey, at least I can grab that in other games. There's no, like, skill system either, which is odd. I think the runes are supposed to kind of be that. And, like, you know, from game to game, it can be different. 3's and 4's are obviously leagues ahead of 5's, or 3 in tactics is leagues ahead of 5's. 5's is just stat boosts. No, it's hidden stat boosts. Which is, you know, that's one of the things I was talking about earlier, is the way, well, I mean, there's a lot of not documentation about how the stats work here. In 5, the skills were the documentation about what it was doing it. Like, you put on the speed skill, it says, this will increase your chance of hitting multiple times. And, well, you didn't know what characters could hit multiple times. That was annoying. Or how many times they could hit to the max. That was also annoying. Barbados. Oh. Oh, people from all over came over to support this. Nice. But, you know, like, you know, it's pretty obvious to tell what strength, magic, and defense and magic defense are for. It's simple. What does luck do? What does the dexterity do? What does the speed do here? Well, you know mostly what speed and dex will do, but do they also affect criticals? Do they affect your dodging? Do they affect some other things? 5 was pretty upfront about that in your skill menu. I mean, sometimes it wasn't upfront about what strike back was, but enough checking would. That was another thing here. There's really no counters in this. Reina could occasionally do that if she did her specific cover counter. Oh, that was a good thing. Everyone having their own unique defensive ability was really cool, even if a lot of them turned to be weird or bad. Like, I'm not sure if shield actually worked correctly. It seems a lot of things don't know if it worked correctly. Being clear on what type of damage all the spells were doing was nice. And the spells actually had a decent variety, if even strangely paced, by knocking down your speed to incredible degrees in apparently some cases. It could have been better, yeah, but hey, for what it was pretty good overall. You know, I could have ratcheted up the difficulty. I don't know where, since it set me on normal. A lot of the other bonus difficulty stuff just seemed terrible, like hyperinflation. That just looks like a bad idea. Hey, Ecuador. Hey, Estonia. Oh, Finland. The home of Finland. Frost. So, let's see. How about mini games? God, the mini games in this one were bad. Obviously, a lot of them were calling back to earlier. The card game didn't seem too bad. I just didn't have the temerity for it at the moment. Tops was terrible. That was just not fun at any point. Too much randomness. The cooking battle apparently is broken if what is being said online is true. even then, it's just a lot of the descriptions is too vague. So it's not like I knew what I was doing half the time. And I once won a cooking contest, go figure. Look, the competition was between me and another person who was in a coma. It was pretty easy. What? They totally agreed to it. I asked if you want to get into a cooking contest, be silent. And they were silent. The EKG machine going crazy didn't count. They had to be loud. They did. Anyway. Minigames, Big Oma Terrible. Racing was there. What else was there? Actually, no, I think it was just that. Well, at best it was average. It wasn't like something like Queen's Blood from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where I was, oh yeah, I gotta do some Queen's Blood. Queen's Blood, Queen's Blood, Queen's Blood. On the other hand, nothing even Big Oma here didn't get to the level of sheer terrible that Glide to Chocobo or Squats did in Rebirth. Those were just beyond awful. Compared to some other Suikodens, let's see. Worse than Chikorita, so by default. Oh, was there a match game? I feel like there should have been a match game. I know there was a cup match game. Fake 3-card Monty in 1. Let's see. Cookie minigame in 2 is probably better. Because there just felt like less filler once the Black Dragon Syndicate started doing things. Oh, I will say that Kurt's Shank and Tray was the funniest thing in the game. Like, good God. That's just amazing. Oh, we're to Japan already. Lots of oneies, eh? Let's see. Fives minigames. Yeah, I never really got into the Dragon Horse Racing or the betting. Oh, the fishing minigame. There's also a fishing minigame here. It was bland and just machinee. Fives is, I still think, one of the best fishing minigames, period. Just because it's sheer chaos. You actually have to do something more than stand in one position and hit a button. You have to move, because you're on a raft. You're trying to grab things. You're competing with other fishermen. Well, a fisherman and fisherwomen. And it's chaos because they're constantly trash-talking each other. It's kind of amazing. What else was there? Forehead minigames. Oh, I think it had that fake Suikoden 1 variant, but those two guys were very creepy and I didn't want to talk to them, and I also just kind of wanted to end the game. I also had a bunch of other random crap I can't remember. 3, I think, had minigames, but I didn't like 3, so I didn't engage with them. 2, it also had fishing. 1 had fishing as well, I think. Well, either way, with all that, minigames are still minigames. None of them really had good minigames outside of Suikoden 5's fishing. Trading post. Oh, and teleportation, much improved here. The only thing I'd say that would be better would be to have, since you could teleport wherever you want instead of having to go to Vicky or the Blinking Mirror. You could Blinking Mirror inside places. Or, well, carry ring inside places. So then you could really break it over trading posts super fast here. Man, a lot of nice Japan, huh? That's always nice to see. Well, I really don't need to do that, but still. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, the carry teleport. Wouldn't it been better to have the HQ at first, like how 5 did it? Or at least I think that's how 5 did it. So that way... No, it was either that or the Blink... No, 5 didn't have HQ first because you couldn't teleport from to HQ. The blinking mirror was just first on the key item. So I will say instead having the HQ at first, since that's where you're going to be teleporting back to. And having all the other dungeons and stuff show up was good. Otherwise, appraisal is kind of underbaked. It's always kind of been underbaked in this series. You know, it's mostly just there. But this time you don't even get to put it anywhere. You just get mad cash out of it. Like in the other games, you could at least get failure urns. Constant, endless failure urns. So many. So endless many. Wait. Huh. Well, you have a character in the game, Francesca. I will say what this game really lacks is a lot of the more common quality of life things that have evolved since 4, or since the earlier games, and 5 especially. In fact, it's actually kind of, in a way, worse than 5, because 5 had 4 open entourage slots. And you could stick anyone in there. You couldn't just stick the plot characters in there if you didn't want to use them. Well, you couldn't stick the prince in there, but you could switch him out in battle. And you could switch anyone out in battle if they could fight. And also, let's see, the movement speed is awful here. Like, incredibly bad. There's a reason I took air over making my characters stronger with Douglas or Periel. And it is because of that. That speed was so bad. There's also other things like the loading times being terrible. 5s were also terrible. Absolutely bad. I actually replayed it 2 years ago, and I still super enjoyed it. But I also had fast forward, so I know how bad the load times got. I wonder if I could... No. That could be thought of later. But yeah, load times, there's just no excuse for them in this day and age. No joke, it's got the longest loading times of any game I've played in a long time. Longer than, like, you know, I was playing Skyrim a couple of years before. This is on Xbox Series X, one of the strongest consoles there is. I don't know the exact specs between it and the PS5, but it's still better or comparable. And the PS5, basically no loading times for Final Fantasy XVI and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Both those games are enormous, much better graphically, and much larger data-wise than this. But the load times are incredibly short. Armored Core 6, short loading times. Like, the only other game I think I've played recently with loading times comparable to this would be... what was it? Immortals of Avium? Yeah, that was it. Immortals of Avium still looked better than this. I wouldn't say it was the best looking game, but it was. There was a ton more happening on the screen than ever could be here, for the most part. But still, man. And it's not just the loading times between transitions. There's like a lot of other things that occurred with it, like the slow menus or the menus not being put together all that well. Like the blacksmith or the armorer. Your party that you have in your party aren't at the top of the list. They're all scattered down by their recruitment thing. Yeah. Slava Ukraine. So, what else? Went over a lot of that. Plot-wise, yeah, I'd definitely say it's one of the weaker entries as well. Probably the same way I'd list the games, honestly. 5-2-1 Eiyuden. No, 5-2 Tactics 1 Eiyuden. Well, I'd say 3's plot is better, even if I don't like it. And then 4. 4 barely has a plot. Because, like, in this game, there's a lot of, like, stuff that's just sort of not dragged out as much or given as much drama as it should. Like, the North Star stuff. Pretty good. Somewhat fast. Could have done with some slight changes, like not having the Dragon Newts announce they're evil now. Have them attack us first. That would have been much more of a surprise. Well, I would have probably already predicted that. But it would have been much more shocking to have that actually occur. But then our very next war battle, Electra's back. Like, Euchris's army was completely out of position. It's not like they could have helped defend. And on that note, could have had a defense of Euchris to make things seem more dire, and then we could have had Cassius and Yuma join once we've been pushed back to base mainly. Heck, have Silas jump off again, because apparently he was hiding out in Euchris instead of, you know, a North Star town. Well, it is nice from a quality of life perspective to have us be able to go back to the towns occupied by the Empire for recruitment and stuff. You could have also just had the guys move on to other towns like you kind of did in 2 or 4, 5. You know, Wakaba would move on to other places. Motion would. Stuff like that. So that way, I don't just lose Eltweiss and can go right back in with no trouble. Would have made actually coming back in the endgame better. Let's see what else. Never hurting for money, really, especially once you start getting all the appraisals. So that's good. Another part of the slow thing is just how slow the blacksmith would. 5 did that as well. It was terrible. Oh, yeah, also Tierkris exists. But I don't want it to exist, so I'm not bringing it up. But it would be lower than 3 and everything, because there's nothing redeeming there. Let's see, character-wise. Mostly fine cast. No one as empty as it could get in, say, Suikoden 1, but not a lot. And, you know, plenty of insane, heavy characters here. Really liked some, like Reina, Milana. Periel is an incredible standout. Like, man. Strong plot, strong character. Well, not in battle. And she's pretty dang funny. Man, that smug face is great. The Johns. Into the Joshes, into the Joshuas. And Noah was fine as a lead. I liked when he really dug into being bouncing entirely off of how his crazy recruits were. Otherwise, fairly there-ish. Sane, well, didn't get as much plot as he should have, considering what he was. Him yelling at Aldrich was great. Abandoning every ideal in the name of progress? Haha, bad. Marissa was more there-ish, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Didn't interact with Sane all that much. Or honestly know all that much, but hey, she was there. Had a lot of reasons to get mad at things. That was nice. Let's see, some of the other side characters. Gar and Mio were cool. Leanne was a decent kind of take on the Gremio archetype. Not as annoying as he or Nanami could be. Not as great as Leon, though. Yeah, otherwise, Hildy was pretty nice. Pol was there. He was best when he was interacting with Ivy or Sylvie. Valentine was neat. He should probably talk with Max some more. Maximum and Electra were pretty cool. Cassius had a good design even when it was there. Let's see otherwise. The Sharks were nice. Marissa Wave looked really cool. Pretty strong in battle too to compensate. Nice personality. The elves were there. Guru. Oh no, I'll save that for later. Nil was pretty nice too. Completely opposite of what you would think our long-range characters were for, which is nice because, you know, the hunter guy, Coruscant, also had a shield. Kind of like that, because Suikoden, if you were long range, you sat in the back row. There was no reason ever for you to be in the front row. The row thing. Comparing it to 5, it's worse again, because 5 had formations, and also it just affected your accuracy where you were in the row. So short range could attack in the back row too. They would have worse accuracy, but they could still attack, so their turns weren't wasted like they would be in here, unless you wanted to use other stuff. And also, it also made it weird, because a lot of the enemies can just attack your back row, and I know medium could, but it also makes the back row less safe, which is a problem. Because you want your back row to be safe. Unless you're running Nisha and Alana, who have really strangely high defense for some reason. Maximilian Knight, eh? Unknown backers who have unknown countries. I'm backer number 320. No, wait. Backer number... Dang it, no 420. Only 421 and 419. Anyway, I know it's not really kind of fair to compare it to other games, but what else am I going to do over credits? Say backer number 1162. Oh wow, got the 5 digits. Nice on them. No, and Contra comes out, or Contra Vampire Survivors comes out in a couple days. Oh boy. Wait, what else? How about the villains? The villains were kind of lame. Hurstwine disappeared into a plot hole. Nargarn was there. I mean, at least wanting to help propel the future with exploring the rune lenses, that would have been fine. Disappearing an entire village and sacrificing them for power, less so. Attacking a neighbor country that wasn't in war for you for basically no reason. In fact, I don't think he gained anything from it at all. Like just generic conquest nonsense. Like in 5, you were conquering by liberations. In 2, Luca Blake was a madman and just sort of wanted horrific revenge on people who hadn't wronged him. In 3, it was really dumb. In 4, it was both conquest and one guy wanting to get the memories of his son back. And in 5, it was incredibly super strong nationalism. Here it was just conquest for the sake of good old conquest. Well, that's also technically what 2 started out as, but it changed. And then it changed again. Also, there was a vampire. Oh, also there was a vampire here. He was a lot lamer than Necklord. And I'm really, really surprised they turned the Countess into a hero. In fact, I think it is quite literally she, Salas, and Periel that could die, that could be called good characters. I don't even know what happened to the Dragon Newt King. Did he die in that fight? Chappelle died like the wimp he was. Hurstwine vanished into a plot hole. Nargran ran. Aldrich got kicked into another dimension, probably. And, oh hey, Heinrich. Good God, you had one personality, and that was being all in on Aldrich, but good golly, you'd win it all in Aldrich, and that was neat. And also, performing a giant explosion to stop us was a good reason to stop us. But I do think the game's budget constrained things, because like, in the Imperial camp, totally should have had dudes rushing you. And he sort of did that on Else twice. Oh, sprite work was great, except when they were trying to have characters run that didn't have run sprites. Then they just sort of shuffled along. Oh, the duels. Oh, right. I talked about 5 having the best duels, but... Well, I mean, Eiyudens were frustrating, so I guess if 3s were existed, not existing is better than negative existence. Like, the complete lack of feedback on whether you're doing this right or wrong is not helpful. Like, even my poor dumb kid brain would eventually understand what was going on in the duels in the original games. But not here. I think it honestly seemed best just to spam counter, because even if he countered, he would get tension and break. Ugh, that was just kind of nonsense. Anyway, I gotta take a small actual break. Whole lot of backers. Ooh, oh, hey, how about talking about the ending? Let's see, the castle exploded, so that's the same as 1, inexplicably 2, probably 3, definitely 4, and strangely enough, not 5, and 5 the runes are completely intact. Weird. Oh, guess that's the other. Oh, I guess the laboratory and tactics exploded as well. So, the final battle. Definitely a pretty exciting one. I think, ironically, outside 5 is the only one I've beaten in one try. Golden-headed Hydra. Pretty tough until you actually know how to play the game. Beast Rune, same thing. Especially considering just how it functions with its shield and stuff. And of course, once you actually have your head on straight, I was basically just constantly soloing it with old Hero 2, just because of how dopey the mechanics worked in that game. 3s, it took me forever, but I didn't engage with 3's combat at all. And I just kind of hated how it flowed from every point. 4's Giant Tree was terrible. In actual straight-up challenge, I'd say Tactics was the best. It had actual mechanics around it, even if it was a bit silly. But there's a real actual sense of tension throughout the whole thing, even if... Because it was basically the one boss, you couldn't just have Hero 4 nuke, because it was magic immune. So actually I had to physically beat it. Why do I have more viewers on the credits than ever? And as for 5s, I took that out in one try. That 5's cast was so overpowered if you put even the most modicum of effort. Honestly, getting to the boss was the harder part, since you probably wouldn't have had 18 characters to get through. Heck, in my endless replays, I eventually stopped having 18 characters go and just had the Prince solo his section since it was simpler. Yep. Well, I will say that. You know what, let's compare the power of the main characters, because what else am I going to talk about till this ends? So McDole is sort of spiky. That's the best way to describe it. Probably the overall strongest of them all, period, still. You know, generic at the start, no real advantages other than decent stats. Then he loses his rune if you put anything on it for Deadly Finger, for Soul Eater, which does nothing until you get Deadly Fingertips, and Deadly Fingertips is kind of crap. And you get Dark Shadow, which, well, Dark Shadow will flat out one-shot every wave of mobs till you get Hell, and then Hell will, well, it's a 100% instant kill effect on everything, so that will basically carry you to basically every dungeon, period, for a while. He'll still do terrible on bosses until you get Judgment, and then Judgment is the single strongest spell in the entire series for one single target damage, I think, even later on. Then you flip around to Ryu, who's, well, Hero 2 or Ryo, whatever you want to say it, the Monkey King. So you flip onto him, and he go from instant kill and heavy damage to super healer with, well, berserking prowess. He's better in outright physical combat than him, and the rune system changes means it's better overall if you mix it. Oh man, I'm gonna go through another thing of credits before I have to eat But then his fourth spell, the incredibly strong one, is locked behind the plot, so you basically get to use it on only like a handful of things. In fact, I quite think it literally is a handful. Golden Wolf, Gerudo, Lucia, Kulgan Seed, and the Wolfrone incarnation, huh? And it's very strong. It's a full heal to your party, and then any leftover damage is dealt to the boss, or to one single target. So there's that. But he's oddly, for some reason, not actually that strong magically. So he doesn't get that many casts of it, only like 2. Still, he's a very strong healer throughout most of the game. Thomas is terrible, and we'll presume Hugo is the main character, because really it is, even though Chris and Godot exist. And Godot is better because True Lightning is incredible and so much stronger than True Fire. Why does True Fire hurt you? True Fire might do more damage, but Hugo is the worst of the... well, he's worse than Godot as a caster. And his affinity is worse, I think, of fire. I don't know why you'd put it on Chris. Anyway, I couldn't really gel with 3's combat system. So, magic runes were pretty bad. True Fire hurt you as much as it hurt the enemy. In fact, it probably ended up hurting you more than the enemy with how it worked. And I guess he could be turned into a decent physical beast, but he's comparing himself to Chris, who's better, and then Godot, who's a better mage, and honestly not a slock in physical anyway. It's still better than poor old Laszlo in 4, who is terrible in his base game. Rune of Punishment is abysmal. It is actively detrimental. It is worse than every generic rune there is. Like, when you're worse than Earth, which is terrible, that's saying something. It does no damage. It hurts him. It can instant kill him. It doesn't even have 100% instant kill like Deadly Fingertips from Soul Eater. And even when it stops hurting him and the damage is still terrible, even if the damage overall in 4 is worse. And the customization runes are very bad in 4. No skill system like 3 to compensate. Now in Tactics, he's the best character in the game, and there's no person on this earth that will say otherwise. The Rune of the Punishment can one-shot everything except the final boss. That's only because he's magic immune. It is just that strong. And even if it somehow can't, it's got incredible range, so he can snipe things or draw them out. And as an actual instant kill effect. With good chances that doesn't kill him this time. That's nice. And then you get to 5, where the Prince's Rune is once again strange and terrible. The first one only heals status effects on the party. And you know, you saw how many status effects there were in this. Maybe, probably. And let's say it's even less than 5. So that's basically worthless. If it had heal attached, even just 100 points, it'd be great. The second spell is just line damage. And it's okay line damage, but not great. The third, though, that's actually pretty good, but you get pretty late. Full heal plus revive and status restoration. And the fourth is just a big old nuke. So its innate rune is terrible, but he's very customizable. You can push his stats in any direction you want. He has weapon defense and counterattacks. He has the max number of physical attacks. He can chain to others. In war battles, his rune actually does the giant nuke from default and heals your team. I played 5 a lot, so I know what I'm talking about. And then, the secret thing is that 5 has an affection system, where every point you get increases affection, and that changes how characters fight in battles. And since everyone gets high affection for the prince, if you know what you're doing, you're gonna know what you're doing if you're recruiting. And that means the other characters will cover for the prince if he gets low on health. And if he goes down, they will go berserk, and the same thing back. So there was no joke, one fight where the prince went down and every other single character went berserk and started doing double damage because of it. It was crazy and funny. And he has, one of the more consistent status of co-op attacks, though they're pretty lame in 5. They don't do that much damage. They're still way better than here in Eiyuden. The heroic combos here are terrible. I mean, they're still above 3s because, well, I went through the entirety of Suikoden 3 not knowing they had combo attacks because the menus were designed so poorly. I had no idea that they were telling me from the get-go that X and X had combo attacks, even though the menu directly said it because the in-battle menu was so bad. So that's all the main characters compared. I mean, character-wise, I guess I would have to say that Noah beats them all. Well, personally, I'd still put the Prince over just because the Prince is in such more of a unique situation compared to a lot of other characters. Well, whatever. I will fully say I'm fully biased towards 5 being my favorite, Suikoden 5 being my favorite. So you can absolutely read that as being too biased and over emphasizing the strengths while downplaying the weaknesses. I like to be fair. I can admit 5 has terrible loading times, Well, I love the opening. It is slow and it takes forever to get stuff going on. And, well, I guess we're living in a world with increasingly over-strong nationalism, so Godwin and co. are not as cartoony as they have been at the time. Let's see other things here. Base layout. Base layout, yeah. This is probably one of the better base layouts. Everything's more compact than before. 5's was pretty bad. 1's was problematic. Oh, being able to upgrade the base was nice, but the way it was spread out was also annoying. How you have to constantly get materials. So it would bottleneck you in weird ways. Hope you have fun wherever you roam, viewer. Let's see, Three's Castle was an abomination and I hated it. Because it never upgraded. It was the same ugly mess, the same entire game. 4's was the same. I mean, it was more compact, but it was annoying to get around somehow. 3's was really spread out. Like, obnoxiously so. Like, the item shop was not near the armor. Though weirdly, you didn't really need any of the shops in the base there. Huh. Yeah, here, all those shops are in one building except the smithy and the inn. Inn in 5 was placed terribly. 1, 2, 3, 4 loading screens to get to the inn in Suikoden 5. 2 loading screens to get to it here, since Carrie dumps you on the first floor. Carrie was no Vicky, but she was definitely a pretty fun character. I sort of regret I ran into, well, Moana and Raina and Isha, who basically permanently kicked her off the team. I will look forward to Eiyuden 2 if they can iron out all the problems or patch them out, because we're in the age of things getting patched out now, even though it should really be a lot faster than it has been. In fact, I don't think the Xbox has gotten one of the patches, which I know is because of Microsoft's issues with patching. And also its other issues. Ugh. That nonsense. No ethical consumption, yeah? Yet I'd still prefer it this way. What? Why is the screen vibrating? Yeah, it's totally vibrating, right? Am I in another earthquake? Ugh. What else? What else? What else? A lot of backers. But there's a limit. I have to be at least halfway through at this point. If not further. That's not 6 digits. That's not 6 digits at all. Why did I rush through the credits for Sea of Stars? I could have pushed off my eating. Whatever. I have a much worse quality Sea of Stars playthrough on the channel if you want to go take a look at that later. Also got the Eiyuden playlist, the crowning jewel of Vampire Survivors beat every stage with a character challenge. Sub to the channel. Oh my god. I hate doing all that algorithm-y nonsense. But it works. It somehow works. Man, these numbers are jumping around heavy. And then again, well, thank you for watching, y'all. Well, I don't know if 1 or 2 or 3 of these are me somehow. It's bugging out, but one of you has to be a real person, though. Thanks for watching. And if you're doing it on the VODs, thanks for watching through the VODs. Don't know if I'll get better thumbnails, don't know if I'll continue. As for my next game, it'll probably... Well, there's that Holo Stars Tempest fan game out. I was looking at that. well, also I won't be streaming Vampire Survivors, but I'll be getting, you know, beating every stage with every character challenge going on that. Only what was it, 1,280 more to go now. Yay! Curse you, Ponkel. Curse you for making such a great game. I mean, if I go for the platinum, I will go for the platinum on this. I will do it, but it'll be off camera. There's not much more interesting stuff to do on camera. I guess going through the proving. I mean, I guess I could stream it if I'm feeling bored. Well, I'm always bored. But not, it's not much value to me streaming at all, considering the viewership, but those of you who are enjoying it, thanks. Those of you who aren't, also thanks for leaving that dislike. I should click my tongue and finger gun more. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, next up, Holo Tempest fan game. Then I could watch the Holo Stars play it. Dang it, did I say Holo Live or Holo Tempest? I said Holo Tempest, which is kinda right. Then I could go watch Octavio play it. Probably someone else. Oh, there's also a bunch of Pal World updates. I haven't lost my desire to max out my chart. That's also a long ways away. Especially because now all pals can be alpha. That's a headache, to be sure. I'm coming for you, Frost Stallion Noct. Coming for you. Let's see, what else? Starship Troopers Extermination, maybe. Finally I can stream that. Unfortunately, that will be going through the... It is absolutely breaking. What is going on? Unfortunately, if I stream Extermination, it won't be in glorious 4K, as OBS will crash if I do that. I have run so many test streams. Also, frankly, Extermination is so poorly optimized I can't do it in 4K. What does that even mean? Ugh. The world is a crazy dumb place, isn't it? Oh hey, it's the end. And before I had to eat too. Alright, let's save that at Vishnu Peak. No, actually I should save it at slot 1 like I kind of did with Suikoden. Or no. Well, I'll save it at Peak. That way... I don't know what it is. Alrighty. I got a star next to my name now. What does this do for me? Nothing, apparently. Like, no new game plus. Party's the same. I think I have my levels. I wasn't paying that much attention at the end. Well, they're hard and empty on stats, so probably. Yeah, that's my final stats. Doubles movement speed. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, Malora, you were so fun. Well, that's Eiyuden done. Don't know which of these. Oh well, let's put it there. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope you had some fun. Maybe this somehow convinced you to get Eiyuden yourself. And if it did, thanks. Hopefully that Suikoden remaster comes out before long. And if you want to support the channel, if you'd be so kind as to like, dislike, comment, or subscribe, comment after the video goes to VOD, you can do so. Otherwise, have a good day and keep mezzing around.